see if people will come back to this because I just went live, went over some child slavery and child labor law stuff, fun stuff. But now I'm live with the OG, Miss AB, who you can follow here on YouTube at Tasia Cat. So please, everybody who watches this at some point, go follow and subscribe. She is a established artist, really, not up and coming. I almost said up and coming. How long you been doing music?
Actually, this is my 4th year out here.
That's it?
Well, I mean, like, I've been singing my whole life. I've been doing music my whole life, but, like, as an artist, like, my artist right now, only 4 years.
Wow. So let me ask you, do you have anything on your YouTube channel?
I have a music video. I have 1 music video.
All right. So listen, I need everybody to go and subscribe to her and leave some comments on that one music video saying anything else? Anything else, please? She needs to create because you're also, oh, what's your TikTok? Because you're on TikTok and you're on Insta, right? I'm not on Instagram. What are all those? Can you plug those for the YouTube
My
crowd?
my Instagram is Tasia Cat, the same as my YouTube, and my TikTok is Tasia_cat.
Now, do you do any astrology stuff on those other socials?
Oh, I do astrology stuff.
And is tonight important for some reason?
It's very important. It is the Leo full moon. So a lot of masculine, strong energy. Leo is very she, mm,
The
Leo,
very lioness, it's like brave, courageous.
yeah, you think Leo, you think the sun.
No, I think of a lion. I do not think of the sun.
Oh,
Is Leo
well,
a sun thing? I don't understand. So you got to break this
yeah,
down like I'm a child, because I don't. You say Leo, I think of a lion. I think of a couple people I know who are Leos.
yeah. The Leo is a lion, like that is the symbol for a Leo, but their aspect. So every astrological sign has a planet that they thrive in the most. So I'm Aries. I thrive in Mars the most. Leo thrives under the sun. So when the sun is in Leo, Leo is its happiest.
Happy, is it the most successful? Is it just happy? Is it just like,
Um,
is
I
it bountiful? What are
thrive.
you supposed to do? Are you supposed to like, because all these astrology things come with some strings attached. Like right now is the time to apply for the job, go out for that relationship you've been pursuing, right? Isn't that like the whole thing? Like these are the moments
Um,
you're supposed to act in certain ways. So if
yeah,
you're a Leo and your sun is shining right now, what are you supposed to
yeah.
be doing?
When a full moon comes, you're supposed to kind of like gather the you've been harvest, whatever. So like the seeds you planted on the new moon, those are supposed to come to fruition. And with Leo, Leo is a star. People are probably gonna act wild this weekend on it. Like
Oh,
they
really?
are.
See, that's interesting. So if you're a Leo and you didn't plant some new seeds on the new moon, you fucking up. All right. Now, what about Sagittarius? That's what I am, the greatest sign of them all. What does the full moon mean for me when it's in Leo? Anything? Or no? Do certain signs just get left out? I don't know. Again.
No, I mean it affects every sign differently for sure, but the overwhelming message is the same. Just Leo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Something recently that was like the full moon. This time around, you're supposed to like shed what doesn't, bring greatest light. So
Wait,
now,
you cut out. You're supposed to shed what?
anything that dims your light, whatever makes you shine, if you still have it there and it's dulling you, that's me.
Yo, there are so many things that dim my light. Let's be honest. Um,
Just break up with my ex for the millionth time today. So
wait, you did?
yeah.
Which ex? I don't want to get too personal on here, but the one, the real one, the real one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm disappointed in you. But hey, you're shedding that dim light. And that dude was a dim light, let's be honest. Um,
Yeah.
so listen, I know tonight's a full moon, but you're gonna be able to go. By the way, do you know what this is?
A hacky sack?
You know what a hacky sack is?
No, what the heck? Who
Listen,
did
not
know what that was?
because I'm assuming if we showed this to one of the younger kids that we worked with, they would have zero idea. We should test that theory. You should put it on your TikTok. Oh, I can't give this to you. I was about to be like, here.
Have you ever seen video like I'm an Aries. Of course I have anger problems or la la la.
No.
I was thinking of one that's like elder millennial, younger millennial, and I came up with the with I'm a younger millennial. Of course elder millennials have gaslit me into thinking I'm a Gen Z.
Because you kind of are a Gen Z, let's
Like
be honest.
on the cusp, but actually I'm right so I am just a younger millennial.
So wait, so we need to we gotta. Oh, I should establish this first because you're very, very correct in the differences between us. You are the youngest of the millennials. Like,
Yeah.
it don't get no younger than you, and I am the old. In fact, for a long time, I don't think they established what a millennial was until like 2010, maybe. Um, I always thought I was Gen
X.
X. Yeah. Well, because Gen X is 1981, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I think so.
I think
I would
it's 81. You what?
You just turned 40
Yeah. Yep.
last year.
Yeah, last year. Because I'm at the end of the year. I'm Sagittarius. Come on. So I the greatest sign of them all. And my whole family's filled out with Sages. You know that though. My nieces, my kids. Um, So yeah, so I'm at the end of the year, but I'm pretty sure like I'm right on the cusp too. So I'm like as old as you can get as a millennial, and you are as young as you could get. So that's why I wasn't sure because when I got out of high school every day, this is what we would do. This was our entertain. This was our TikTok. This was
Yeah,
our Instagram.
I remember being in like middle school and high school being like, I can't wait to be one of those cool college people, kicking it.
We were cool. All right.
You were
We,
cool. I
we
thought you
were.
were cool.
That's right. I just introduced my son to this. That's why I have it. Because I want to explain to him this is a very important art form that I believe is being lost, and we must pass this down.
Honestly, I think that's a brilliant TikTok. Do you know what this is?
Maybe, thank you. Can I keep that idea? Because I
Yeah.
will do that. I just
Savannah being the first.
hey, let's be very honest though. I'm gonna have to probably practice for a week because when I found this, I was showing my son. I was like, "You go like this," and I basically kicked into the other room. And I was like, "All right, I'm a little rusty," but because when I knew kids that were good at this, the couple of friends that played soccer, you played soccer, didn't you?
I played soccer for
You're
years.
probably a master at this. Do
Now.
you still have a hacky sack? No, you're not. I'll
I'm
find one for you. What?
I'm not good at any sports. Anything that has to do with coordination, I am not good at it.
Oh, that's how we got here. Um, we were talking about your music. I'm so sorry. You got to remember, I have like the worst ADD, and I do not want to. I don't want to go this far off track.
You
What?
are harassing me because I don't have enough content.
You're gonna have
So
to help me.
di- diverting, that was fine.
Okay. Well, we established this is the youngest millennial you can, the youngest you can get. I'm the oldest you can get, so I have to pass along this generational wisdom to her so she can give it to the Zoomers. That's why the hacky sack was important. I just needed to make sure she could be like, this used to be a thing we did. This was like how we passed news. Now it's through TikTok, but after school, you go meet at the wall, you smoke a bone, and this would be like the tea. What you kids say is like you'd spill the tea around this.
Just about to say, I used to do tea party. I've done tea parties since like 4 years old, so I've been sipping tea. That's like the Stack, sure, but it's tea.
Can we at some point, maybe to or maybe not tomorrow, but you're gonna come back on. I'm gonna force you. No, no, no. Can you show everybody the picture of you at what, like 1 month old doing side eye? Because that might be the greatest photo in the history of photography. If you think you got a good side eye, let me tell you, my friend here, AB pulls the best side eye out of all.
I've been
And
doing a very young age.
she's doing that out the womb. Okay. She has a photo, and we will provide proof of her as like an infant doing some of the most killer side eye you've ever seen. I'm surprised that's not like a viral, like the Today Show would be talking about that. Like, this baby gives the best side eye. Um, so listen, I want to bring you back on tomorrow night. What time is it? We'll wrap for a couple more minutes because I really want to get into your YouTube channel. You are an artist. You do astrology. You do an abundance of stuff. But I think it's important that people who watch this subscribe to your channel and harass the hell out of you to put more stuff up on your YouTube channel. My other friend, Brendan from Ample Thought, who also has a YouTube channel, basically killed his channel. He was doing stuff and then did nothing. And I think, especially for an up and coming artist or a 4 year established artist, it's important for you to have some content on there. I know TikTok and Instagram are fun, but you got what, one music video up there? Do you have any more music videos like already produced?
No. But I have visuals, and I just was taught how to extract audio from a
Now you sound like an old millennial.
I, and I this was someone older that taught me this. I was like, "Why the fuck, like, what's wrong with me?"
It's tough. What'd you say?
I said I didn't mean to swear.
You can. No, no, no. Listen. So just so you know how it rolls on YouTube, YouTube was trying to like ban, or not ban, but like demonetize channels that were swearing. And there was such uh like backlash from it that essentially YouTube said, within the first, I forget if it's 10 seconds, 30 seconds, or a minute, as long as there's no like F word or like the important swear words within that first minute, and then as long as they're spaced out. So if it's not like a, we should test that actually sometime. I'm not monetized, but if I get monetized,
I said, "Fuck."
I'll just say fuck for a minute, and I'll see if it gets demonetized, because that's essentially what they said. They were like, as long as it's not like every other word is the F word, you're good. Like here and there, it's fine. So I don't mind. I just said a little while ago on the last live that I'm trying to cut back just because my kids are old enough to start repeating after me and then saying like, well, if you said it, and I'm like, different, I've lived a long time through some shit, and they're like, you said it again. So I don't mind, but I'm trying to get more creative with my anger, let's put it like that. So yeah, so we'll do a live tomorrow. I want you to promote it on all the Zoomer things that you're on. TikTok, Instagram is really the, would you agree with this? TikTok is for the Zoomers, Instagram is millennials, and Facebook is Gen X
Elder millennial Gen X, yeah.
and Boomer. You say it's a catch-all, right?
Boomers can't use the computer.
They do. That's how
Hard
Trump got elected.
they hardly use it anymore.
I don't know. Are you on Facebook too?
I'm on the Facebook.
You are? I don't like it. I had to do it when I ran for mayor.
Since 2007.
Those are MySpace times. Do you have a MySpace?
It was up and coming. Facebook was the new thing.
I
And
remember that because I swore I was on the air and I swore I'd never leave MySpace. Everybody, everybody on my radio show had a Facebook. They were like, "You got to get on," and I was like, "Never." MySpace is where it's at. I have my top 8 friends. I had my music playing when you came to my page.
I was never allowed. Yeah, you had to do that like encoding thing for your fucking the music. That knew that I could never figure out. I was like, I don't have that. But my parents were very strict, and I wasn't allowed to have on my so
Oh,
I but
that's
to be honest,
adorable. You
I
must have been so young.
believe that, like, I probably would have gotten my feelings hurt so bad by that top 8. Like, so bad.
I believe it. I could totally see that.
Like, my
And it,
best friend. Have you ever seen Jennifer's Body?
no, I know you like that movie. I haven't, and I need to. I think my brother told me about that movie too.
My best friend was, like, Megan Fox, and I was Amanda Seyfried. Like, she was just, like, the hottie boom body, and I was not. And everybody wanted to be her friend, so people would literally get into, like, battles over her top 8 and who was her number 1. And I was just on the side like, "I know I'm her number 1 in real life, so
I don't need that
I don't
positioning.
I that's why I was fine with being off of Facebook because I was like, I don't wanna deal with that because I wanna be her number 1 and I am her number 1. Did I possibly have a crush on her? Maybe. I
You
don't
know,
know though.
I don't that that's so powerful because so when I was doing all that stuff, the funny thing was is like even the position of the little squares, if anybody doesn't remember, Facebook had this little box, top 8, and it was like the profile pics of,
My
4 people. What? Oh, so, yeah, yeah, MySpace. And it was even about the positioning, like who was the closest to, you know what I mean? Like who was the number one.
Yep.
How old? Don't go into your age, but did you say it was like middle school that that was happening for you, or almost high schoolish?
No, middle school. It was like yeah, definitely middle school.
That is because listen, I understand that because especially if you want to be friends with someone, someone's popular. I that never even like conceptualized to me because at the time I was working at a radio station, so it was almost funny. Like I would drag people up. It was always like a gag to me. I would keep a couple people as a serious like, these are of course my top 8, but I would always have fun with it, putting whatever Dane Cook in the top or like ridiculous stuff. But it never even hit me that there were kids going through school, like you say, who like that was ride or die stuff.
That was serious. And like the AIM away messages, like their like away messages would have their best friend's initials. And like I like
Oh, hold on one sec. Hold on. Hey, what's up, buddy? You want to do some Fortnite? Okay, will you do your homework? What do you mean no? Okay, okay, I'll be right there. Okay, that was my son. Well, already kept you. I told you I was just gonna do 10 minutes with you. But you're gonna be free tomorrow night, right?
yeah.
You promise? I know you're a busy person. Listen, this is what I always feel bad about. You got a life, you're a musician, you have things going on, so I never want to steal anyone's time, but I would be very grateful if you came on the live, especially because, and I know I posted this, so if people, I haven't seen any comments, but tomorrow night at, do you know what time, or does it matter to you? You want to do like 6:30, 7? Does earlier work? 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock we'll touch base.
All right. All right. So listen, after 4, just
Because,
be prepared, right?
yeah.
Is that good to say?
Yeah, because I think that then I'll be at the location I'm gonna be at for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so tomorrow night, what I promoted on Twitter about any kind of full moon astrology questions, we will get into tomorrow. You'll be able, and this also gives you some time to prepare because
I was
I was like, that was kind of cheap of me to
what do you
be like,
about the moon? Well,
ask her anything. Go, you're on the spot. No, so
you're right.
tomorrow night, if you did want to ask some questions and she'll promote it on the TikTok, we'll get the Zoomers in here, the Boomers in here, we'll get everybody. But I also want to continue. Um,
Do you have TikTok?
yeah,
How many followers do you have?
I don't know, 10, 1,000. I really, all I do on TikTok, and my brother was telling me this a long time ago. So I got my brother to get on YouTube. He got his drone license in Florida. He had to get like an FAA drone license. And he was sending me these insane videos of like Miami at night, really cool stuff. And I said, bro, why aren't you like, you're just texting them to me? I said, start a YouTube channel. So he did. It's if he's in here, put in the chat, but it's above you aerials. Shoot, I don't have it on me, so I'll get it for you. But he can. My son's so cute. He goes, never mind. Um, but we'll still wrap up because I want you to take some time so tomorrow night we can come correct and we'll have like a little older millennial. I always love that. You're like, we could do an older millennial, younger millennial debate. I'm like, you get destroyed, kid.
There are different opinions.
But so anyway, so he kept pushing me to just recycle my content on TikTok. And that's essentially what my TikTok is. I'm not good at it, but I think you just gave me a brilliant idea with the hacky sack, which I will do. Um, but I don't think I could like, you probably have a big following on TikTok, right?
Go live now. That's why I was gonna say I don't know if there's a way, like if I can get you to join me. I haven't gone live yet because I'm so terrified because it just like shuffles you to anybody. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Like,
really?
yeah, I
So it
can go.
doesn't pump you to your followers? You know what I mean?
I mean, it does, but it also it's like scrolling on TikTok. Like it just pops up on people's feeds.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
It's
we
amazing,
should.
but it gives me so much anxiety. So I'm like, first one has to be good.
No, it doesn't. Listen, let me give you the best advice that someone gave me way too late in my life is just do it. I'll never tell you fake it till you make it, but
Did you
you,
wait until Nike came out with that?
huh?
Did you wait until Nike came out with that?
No, not well. Listen, there was way more than just you asshole. You know, I heard this saying. It's very original. Someone said, "Just do it." No, but you get what I'm saying. Like, just start creating. I had this long talk with someone, and they were like, "You could wait." And I've heard other YouTubers say this. They're like, "You can wait until you have the right." Like, look at me. I'm sitting in front of a green screen, doing it on my iPhone. So you can wait until everything's perfect, or you can just start working it out. And that's why I would say, like, if you were thinking about it, just do it. That's it, kid. Um, so tomorrow night, well, we'll go. I'm gonna go live on YouTube because I'm trying to build this up. Plus, I want everybody that's on here to go and follow Tasia Cat, TEJACAT. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So go follow her. She has one video. Hurrah! That's so lame. Will you post something else, please?
Now that I know how to do things.
Like you didn't know. I like how you're acting like you're, 50 years old. What are you, 18? Jesus. Stop. All right.
Thanks.
And we'll get into some
I told
astrology stuff.
that you were like, "What are you like 8?" And I was like,
What do you hate? My favorite thing is like m- I got a bunch of daughters and they all want to use like, what is it, anti-aging, is that what it's called? And I'm like, what is the purpose here? Even my wife looks, like she's in her late 20s. And I'm like, what are you going for? So at some point I was just like, you look amazing. You look no older than 6. Like, what is the game here? Do you just want to look like an infant? Is that where we're going? I mean,
"No, for me, I feel like I looked at my aunts and my cousins growing up, like you just don't look like an age. Like you don't have an age. Like you could be literally anything." And that's what I want. I want to just look the same for like 20 years.
but still, I mean,
Fine. Like once I hit my mid 40s, late 40s, if I start to age then, that'd be okay.
all
Because then
right.
I have my 30s and then part of my 40s.
Still, it's like even all the women in my life, like the aging isn't this you're not looking you one day you're not waking up looking like Kid Rock, like Bobby Ritchie. It's like there's not this drastic thing. It's like it's a very graceful thing. So that's why I don't know, it always confuses me. But I guess I get it. I don't know. You kind of explained it okay. You just want to be ageless. I get that because I know people that will include in like my wife and well, my kids aren't old enough, but you know what I mean. There are just some people that just are timeless.
I look back at pictures of myself like in high school, and I've had the same face for a pretty long time.
Well, I know
But
that side eye.
I'm panicking because now I'm at a bigger age and I'm starting to see different things like my eyes are a little, and honestly bangs cheaper than Botox.
Yo, that is good advice. That should be a TikTok video. That would be a good one too. You'd be like, guess what? No filter. Bangs better than Botox. Boom. So tomorrow night we will talk astrology, millennial debate. That's what I'm gonna title it. I'm gonna title it Millennial Debate, okay? Because
Astrology.
that's what I titled this one. Um, I think a millennial debate is good. I think because it's so fascinating. When you just brought up that MySpace thing, that hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, yo, that would have destroyed me in middle school. That would have absolutely rocked
Not
my
well.
world.
But like I also wasn't on it, so I didn't have to be
Oh,
well. I think I verbally asked her once. I was like, "So like if I had a MySpace, like," and she lied to me. She was like, "Yeah, of course you'd be my top one."
oh.
Well,
And I
but
think of my kids,
from like kindergarten to freshman year of high school.
and that's how long you had known her?
Yeah, so that's why I wasn't really concerned in middle school
Yeah,
that
you knew.
we were ride or dies. Like we did some weirdo shit together as oh it was like
That was your homie. I
yeah.
get it. But still, what is the new top 8 for kids? Do you know? Because you're more connected to with the youth than I am. Is it like a
Honestly,
TikTok?
I think social medias have like learned their lesson and they just like don't show you because one big thing that used to happen I don't know, you might be too old for them, but Snapchat.
Ye- Oh, I can't do it. My brother tried to help me with it. I cannot. It's still somewhere. I have an account somewhere lost in the internet. I can't figure it out.
Back when you were able to Snapchat, like when it first started, it literally ruined relationships because there was a top 3, and the top 3 were whoever you Snapchatted with the most. And if there was a heart next to one of the names, it means that they are like you're both each other's top, and everybody could see it,
So wait, you didn't pick it? It was just who you did it with the most?
and everyone could see.
That is ruthless. And you couldn't hide it either? You couldn't like select a thing to hide it?
No.
Beanie Man. Hey, what's up, duh, Cornt? You look like a bot. Oh, thank you. No offense. Oh, none whatsoever. In fact, that's
Um,
kind of complimentary. The least I can stand out, the better, and you'll understand in about 20 years when Skynet is real and they're trying to facial scan everyone. Anyways, but hey, Decornt. Is it Dak Ornt or Decorn T? I don't know. Make sure you go subscribe to my friend Tasia Cat here and hit the subscribe and like button. They don't have a dislike button anymore, or do they? No, they don't. I don't.
does
Maybe they do. I don't know.
they do on regular videos, I think.
Oh, love the style though, bro. Oh, thank you. It's a
It
homeless chic.
I would say it's elder millennial.
Yeah, it's it's really this style is heavily influenced by Gen Z. I will say that. Um, like the Kurt Cobain, I got a picture of Kurt, I got a picture of Chris Novoselic. It's very, very uh if you ask that nicely. Yeah, no. I'm genuine. Please go subscribe to my friend. She's a musician local to Massachusetts. Love to support local music. Um, but you have to do me one favor, and I'm gonna ask as nice as I can because I need this to happen from a lot of people. When you subscribe to her channel, go to her one video and leave a comment that says, "That's it. One video. Thanks. Awesome. great song. I'll just listen to this a million times. So let's force her to create some more content because she's got it in her. She does a ton of music, and she's just leaving this YouTube area. And you know what frustrates me? So real quick, I check YouTube trending every other day just to see what's hitting the algorithm. It's fascinating to me. And okay, say less. All right, I'll just be quiet. And there's always like these music artists that I've never heard of. And I'm sure people know them. They're trending. They're going, and not just like Ice Spice. I've heard of Ice Spice.
Just say, "Okay, I'll just be quiet."
Yeah, because well, Decorn T or Dak Ornt
That was
said,
the
Okay,
I
say less."
yeah, I
So
see it, and I was just it took me a second to realize how bad that joke was. Did you hear it when you said it, or did you just, like you kinda just moved past it?
yeah, because listen, I deal with kids all day long. So, when they're like, "Dad, I'm hungry," I'm like, "Nice to meet you. I'm Dad." And then I go on to the next thing, So I got them all. I can crack them out all day. I got good dad, bad. No, no, no. I mean, I'll sub. No need to give or, oh, okay. Well, see, there's no nuance in the comment section.
No,
So
but
some,
that's what makes it so like, "Okay, say less." That's a saying, like, "Say less, bet, I'll do that." Like, when he said, "Say
oh,
less,"
really?
they meant, like, "Imma go do that." And you were like, "Alright, I'll stop talking." Like, that was so, like
I was like, all right, I'll shut up, whatever. And then I
I
kept talking. I'm
that's what
showing I'm showing my older millennial. That's what you're saying.
yeah.
Kind of proud of that, you know? There's
That was
like, let's be honest, what does based mean?
actually don't know that one.
Really? Oh, I'm so happy because I hear that all the time and I'm like, is that good? Is it bad? Some things I can't tell. They're like, that's so based. And I'm like, what? Um, and this is the great stuff that you're going to get tomorrow night because now I've kept her for a while and I know you got to go and I feel bad, but it's so good. I love catching up with you because, oh, that's the other thing I didn't get to mention. Can I talk about it now that me and you are organizers? We're the ones that are helping to take down Starbucks, or not take them down so much as like force them to treat their workers respectably.
To to be the place that it says that
See, you're much more eloquent than I am when it comes to it because I'm like, we're here to start the revolution. So yeah, so she is a powerful voice in the class struggle, in the labor movement, in the people's revolution. So I have the utmost respect for her. And for everybody again that is watching this later, if you're not live with us, please go subscribe to at TasiaCat. Um, Hit the subscribe button somewhere. It's like right down there. Hit it. I see the stats. I know you're watching and not subscribed to me, and I'm disappointed. Let me just say this. I give you a thumbs down, okay?
the
And then me and AB will be back on tomorrow night. Again, check in around 4 o'clock on Twitter at Boston Rob ROBB, or what's your Twitter? At Tasia Cat on Twitter, right? And we will promote it. Or if you follow her on any of her other social medias, we'll promote it. We'll have all your astrology, millennial debate, and other fun stuff. Thank you guys so much. AB, I'm just going to disconnect. I kept calling it hang up. I'm like, that's an older millennial thing.
up.
Yeah, I would say, like, I'm going to hang up now. And that's like, we used to have phones. I'm just going to end the live stream. Thank you on G Night, guys. Whatever time. Yeah, yeah, it's nighttime for us too, if you're on the East Coast. Good night. Thank you for leaving some comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you, AB, so much. Respect, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
I'll see you later.